let's get to some WWE talks, William. Sorry. All right, William, you're going to main event. Yes or no?
Undecided still. I took the day off from work just in case I decided to go last minute.
You're gonna do it the Rallas way. Wait for the last minute to get your tickets cheap, and then go in.
No, just to see if I want to convince myself to drive down to Atlanta, be in that traffic, be around whatever, and then see if I want to go see, as of right now, 3 matches.
Is it 3 matches? Really?
From what I saw, Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. LA Knight versus Seth Rollins, and then
they couldn't make that into a fucking SummerSlam match.
And then what's the last one? Gunther Goldberg is like, that's not even a match. It's only 5 minutes.
No. Here it is. Look, unless they already canceled this one, but it's Goldberg versus Gunther, Rollins, LA Knight, Orton and Drew, and Dominic and AJ.
Okay, so I mean they made it official already.
It's right here. It's the card.
Oh, okay, then I guess it's official because I know that as of yesterday or Monday night, nothing had been mentioned. All they said was, "Who got me the cake?" Oh, AJ, and that's the only thing that. And then Dominic was like, "I still have my note," or whatever. You know.
Yeah, I mean, right here it's saying this. Aquí dice lo que dice. A minor injury postponed Mysterio's title defense at Night of Champions. Styles owed an Intercontinental shot, and Saturday night's main event seems like appropriate venue. Oh, I guess it's. I'm not sure, but usually majority of Saturday night main events are usually 3 or 4 cards, majority of the time. But when it's 3, one's a hardcore match. None of them have been scheduled for hardcore. So who knows what they might add? And I think it's because of the Evolution card.
Well, yeah, obviously they're building everything up on that side, but it's like you're still scheduled to start time 7 Eastern now here, so really 8 Eastern. Like, so 3 matches, one's gonna be 5 minutes guaranteed. You know, like, or 10 maybe. You know,
with 5-minute entrances.
Well, yeah, at some point, 5-minute entrances, different stories. You know, but I don't know.
No, if we're talking about Goldberg Gunther, if freaking Pat McAfee can have a 20-minute match, Goldberg should be able to have a 20-minute match with Gunther. I think Gunther can work him for a good solid 20.
Yeah, it's possible. It's just obviously Goldberg is. I mean, I guess no. 10 years older, 20 years older than McAfee?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You know, I mean, everybody you've seen it. The first time he showed up the other day, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, he was limping on the way to his ring. You know, obviously 2 nights ago, he was out of breath by the time he got to Gunther. You know, so it's like he's. I mean, I was hoping he'd hit the spear though. But.
Technically, he's not in shape from what I heard.
From what he said himself.
Yes, he was not in shape. So I don't know how much 3 weeks of working out is going to get.
Right.
That's what's like okay, going to Raw before we kicked into Saturday night. Going to Raw. No, they added the fucking cheers. Did you know
that? To Goldberg?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I would assume so because I mean everybody hates him because he's back, you know. So,
and I was shocked as to the pop, but then when I started looking at the background, I'm like, really, you guys are adding it? I'm like, just let it be. I'm like, he's about to retire. Let it be. Don't overdo it. I'm like, I don't know, but the whole Raw itself was pretty decent. I liked it. It's setting up again. It was setting up for Evolution. It was setting up for everything else. We got the new Grande Americano. Grande Americano came back
from injury. Yes.
From injury. You heard him talk a lot more. No mames, way. See. I have a theory about that. Well, I think it's gonna be a work now. Do you think Chad Gable and Ludwig are gonna have a feud because of that?
I mean, potentially, like to see who keeps the character, I guess.
I think that's the reason why Penta was moved into this against the Empire. That's what they're being called, the Empire.
Yeah.
It's the cosa. I guess that's why they're moving Penta into there. But how long can you keep that feud going with Penta if you're already feuding with LA Knight and you're already feuding with Jey Uso and you're already feuding with Sami Zayn? Are you guys gonna push this till when? Are we gonna have like a 4x4 at SummerSlam?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the Monday night was the first time we saw some pushback by Braun, if you want to call that some pushback.
So I'm pretty sure you saw on TikTok what I posted.
Yeah.
I was like, when I saw that yesterday on Monday, not yesterday, on Monday when I saw that, I was like, bro, they're watching our channel. They're watching your channel. These little 40 views, probably Triple H is in there. WWE's in there. I mean, I know that we're not the only ones talking, but when I saw it, I was like, bro, come on. I'm like, come on. It's like, it's right there. Now we got to see all three of them talk. After
Right.
you saying, you literally said it from week one. Why the fuck is Paul Heyman not talking?
Right.
And then I said it like a month later. I'm like, what the fuck? And now they're talking. So I was like, okay, we got something now. But I don't know. I didn't like it.
It was like what?
I didn't like them talking. It was just them complaining. Basically, the same promo that Braun Breaker did. It was the same bullshit that Bronson Reed said.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this guy. Oh, I'm tired of this guy. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So it was basically the same promo. For me.
Paul Heyman. I mean that's what it was. Like if you think about it, the way you're saying it's true. I mean, yeah, I guess it was a promo, but it was just Braun Breaker talking about how bad he doesn't like Sami Zayn. And Bronson Reed about Jey Uso. Like, so it's just like, okay, well, maybe do we get more out of this? Is this gonna be a one-time thing for now, or obviously at the end, what does it lead to at the end? Like, obviously, yes, it's the first little, like they were mentioning the commentators. I believe they were mentioning if Bronson and Braun decide to turn on Seth Rollins at some point. Seth Rollins knows he can't stop him. Like, even if he wanted to try, you just can't. You're literally with you for a few minutes, but they could instantly turn on you, and you're done because you're not gonna be able to stop them. They work on their own agenda, basically. Right now, yeah, they're playing puppets, but I'm sure it's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm stronger than you. Why the hell would I listen to you?
Yes, yes. I mean, we already saw Bronson Reed literally destroy Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why not do it again?
Right, and I mean, he reminded Seth Rollins on Monday, like, he respects me because I tsunamied him 7 times or whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much a reminder of, hey, this is what I could do to you. Yeah, keep that in mind.
Yeah, there's something that I loved about the Penta match. The Penta versus Seth, a toda madre, bro. That match was great.
Yes, that was.
It was great. Like, as much as I hate on Seth, like, I don't like the guy, but he really does give out when it comes to wrestling, the guy puts on a show. He puts on a show. Y como se llama? Can you believe that Braun Breaker got a clean win on Penta, but Seth Rollins didn't?
I mean, yeah, Braun Breaker's stronger, so of course he's gonna get a clean win. Seth Rollins is not. I
was just shocked because you would expect that from the main guy.
Yeah, okay, fair, yes, but it's also the main guy of a heel stable.
Y luego, ¿quién es people are saying that this might be the direction for Penta Oscuro, which is Dark Penta, which is like a Penta dressed all in black. He's dressed all in black, and he's a scary looking motherfucker. Like, he's more aggressive. That's why I got mad that the introduction came from Paul Heyman.
Okay, yeah.
El hijo de puta, because that's what Penta uses, but when he's on his heel persona. Or when he's Penta Oscuro. But I'm like, it's too early to introduce Penta Oscuro. Like, this guy's barely been here since January, 7 months. He hasn't even gotten a title run. And you're already going to put him in Penta Oscuro? I don't like, from what people are saying. I don't agree. I don't want him to go yet. But I am pissed that Paul Heyman got to use that word first.
But, what was I going to say? Damn it. I lost it. Talking of Penta is, damn, I completely. Oh, so you're thinking he's not going to the Penta Oscuro route because of the losses that he's been taking? and he's already been losing too much that it's like, well, his push is over, and now he's losing unfairly. He's losing because of interference, and so he's gonna lose it himself and be like, well, fuck it, like why hold back?
So you know how Finn Balor has his demon character, and he's more aggressive.
Yeah.
So that's Penta Oscuro. It's his persona, but he's more aggressive, more hardcore. So his chops become louder. He does more chops. He does everything more. Imagine Gunther, but acrobatic.
Okay.
That's what Penta Oscuro is. But I don't know if they would call him like that. Penta Oscuro. Now coming to the ring, Penta Oscuro. Dark Penta.
I'm pretty sure it'll be Dark Penta
Probably, but
or Penta Dark.
I just don't want to see him yet. I was expecting that in year 2, year 3. But for him to be pushed like this or not pushed, and now he's angry.
Right.
Pero, ¿cómo se llama? Other than that, I think we're going to get a tag team. Oh, again, they heard our podcast. On SmackDown, we're getting, instead of getting los Lucha Brothers with Phoenix and Penta, we're getting los Lucha Primos with Andrade and Ray Phoenix. I fucking said this about a month and a half ago. I don't want to see Ray Phoenix yet. Put him with Andrade. And they've been watching, bro. They've been watching. I said it. I called it. I just need to look for it. I forgot where I said it. We've had like, I don't know how many episodes, but it for sure is when Ray Phoenix debuted it. And I want to say it was probably around the WrestleMania talks because that's when he lost. And I'm like, I don't want him to team up yet. But hey.
So would you rather team up, Lucha Bros or a Dark Penta?
I would much rather have Dark Penta. Because I don't because at the moment I don't want to see Penta and Phoenix dominating the tag team division. SmackDown is great right now. Unless you're going to take Penta to SmackDown, that's where they need to be as a tag team partners. But what they're doing between Rey Phoenix and Andrade, that's like if you found the perfect partner for Phoenix because that's literally Penta. They're both aggressive style. They're both acrobatic. So you literally found something where they're like, you know what? We're not going to do shit with Phoenix because Penta's having such a good solo run. We ain't doing shit with Andrade. Put them together. Look what happened to Carmelo. Where the fuck is he?
Right.
I feel bad for the kid because the guy is good on the mic and he's good in the fucking ring. And now he's gone.
Right.
Look at freaking Aleister Black. He's not being used.
At all.
Yeah, I feel the same thing for freaking Rusev. So I'm like, you guys have so much talent that you guys are, I don't know where you guys are using them. And it sucks because I'm like, we kind of stopped caring and we only care for 4 people. Like in Raw, we care for CM Punk, which he's a part-timer. We care for Seth Rollins. We care for Jey Uso. And what, Sami Zayn? I mean, I don't know if you care for Sami. I don't. I like his music. It's catchy.
I hate that they sing along to it.
Karrion Kross getting a push finally.
Right.
But because Rusev already beat Sheamus, I'm like, what pick? I mean, other than Sami, ¿verdad? Sami's a good character to beat, but he already lost to him.
Right.
Unless you're going to have him go over Jey Uso, which right now I don't think no one's going to go over Jey Uso.
I mean, no, they're really not. Unless if you're the face of the company, Cody Rhodes. But that's basically it. Like you said, I don't think someone's going to get the push over him anytime soon. So yeah, I mean, you try to think about it, but really, like you said, who else is there?
No, and then you go to SmackDown. At least they have kind of a mid card with the Bloodline 3.0 with freaking Jay and Jimmy. I mean, with Jimmy and freaking Big Jim and Fatu, who now is being banned because he used the N word when his mom's black. I'm like, bro, he's half black. I'm pretty sure you can use the N word on a rap song. And then Cody, Cena, who Cena's full time technically, but not really. He's just there to talk.
I mean, is he full time? I don't think so.
He is. He's there every week.
Yeah, for 14 more dates.
Hey, it's crazy how when you look at the number 14, it looks small, but in reality, it's all the way to December. I'm like, that means that he's gonna miss a SmackDown or a
Not
paper.
not really, because you're talking about SmackDowns appearances. If he does any Raw ones, that's already 2 nights.
So
If he
okay, so that means he's about to enter a part time then. Where
well
he's
no, because at that point, so he's either gonna do either if because for sure he's doing SummerSlam,
yes, for sure.
so
We
that's
already know.
one.
All right. So that's
Obviously, the build up to SummerSlam is gonna be what 2-3 weeks. So it's already 4 weeks there. You're already down to 10 weeks after that. 10 dates after that.
and that's August. And then we got September. That's another 4 dates.
Based on what because I'm sure he's not working every pay per view, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the build up every.
So that's what I'm saying. Does that mean that he's gonna start missing out on SmackDown and Ross? If you're including pay per view as a date, that means that he's gonna start missing dates because he's retiring in December.
Right? Yeah. Because
Go ahead.
well, no, I was gonna say because you think about it, he doesn't need to appear this Friday. He doesn't because what's on Saturday? Saturday Night Main Event. He's not gonna be there, and he's definitely not gonna be at Evolution. Though he should headline because he is a champion. He needs to defend it at Evolution. But so really, you could skip this Friday because why are you gonna be there? Talk about what? Just a feud with Cody, and it's just gonna be a talk. That's all it's gonna be.
And when is fucking SummerSlam? What date? August what? Because I know they're already promoting SummerSlam, but I forgot which day.
Is it even August or is it in late July?
No, it's in August. August 3, which is late July. As the goes out. So we're in July 9th.
Well, I'm guessing it's August 2nd and 3rd, right? Because 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday.
Yes. So okay. So this weekend, so he doesn't have to be this Friday, but that means that he's gonna get 3 weeks of promoting
Right.
SummerSlam. Okay, so that's already 3 dates right there. If he skips this Friday, which he should, we're both in agreement that he should. And then he got September. If there's September, that's 4 weeks. October, November, December. Yeah, he's gonna go on a part time. He's gonna leave for a good while. Then that's why people are saying that he might lose in SummerSlam.
Possibly, but
It's 14 dates, right? That's what he said.
I think so. I could be wrong.
No, I know it's not in the 20s. I know that.
If it's not 14, it's 17. But I don't know.
How many more dates is John Cena scheduled? Let me see if AI knows this answer. Let me see. Okay, there you go. 17 dates. That's 4 in September.
Yeah, that's 4 weeks each. That's 4 months or 4 times.
He's a full time. He's not wrestling, but he's a full time wrestler for sure. And I believe he's only skipping some pay per views. But from what I heard, he's retiring in a Saturday night main event. That's his last.
In Boston or whatever.
Oh, okay. Now I was wondering. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, why in a Saturday night main event? But Boston makes sense. Who should be his last opponent?
Edge.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking about that the other day when I was thinking of like that they're putting his old feuds. I'm like, they need to bring Edge for at least one.
They need to. Just do what you gotta do. Pull the strings, pay the money just one time. Like that's one of, if not his best feud, one of the best feuds that he's had.
I told everyone because technically Batista's retired, so he's not even part of it. But I remember when WWE they were pushing that Randy Orton and Cena were gonna be like the future, like the Rock and fucking Austin. But in my recollection and my memory, for some reason I always picture Edge more than Orton. Maybe because I skipped a lot of years from WWE before coming back, and I definitely did skip because John Cena was like a super champion, where he always was on the fucking on the main event. And maybe in those 4 or 5 years that I skipped, that's when it was a John Cena Orton feud. But I definitely remember that it was more of Edge over Orton for me, though. I don't remember. It's like when they said he's been feuding with CM Punk for that they have 17 fights. I was like, damn. I'm like, I've only seen like 7 of them. But that's because I skipped 5 years of it. That's
yeah.
CM Punk was Harding.
Right.
Y como se llama, but that's what I keep looking. I'm like, damn, no. I'm like, so we have John Cena Definitely going into SummerSlam. I think he's gonna probably retain, but I want to go to Saturday Night Main Event now. You said that you may or may not go. I'm telling you, nothing big is gonna happen. I don't think I'm gonna go with the. I think I heard it from Santi. I think Gunther's gonna. I think Gunther's gonna win. I don't think we're gonna see a cash in if Goldberg were to win, which I don't see Goldberg winning, but I see someone else winning. I see LA Knight winning. LA Knight beats Seth. He becomes the number one contender at SummerSlam against Gunther. He beats Gunther, and guess who cashes in? So that we can hate him more.
Hate him? I don't know, because if he cashes in, we all know what's expected.
Roman Reigns?
CM Punk, Roman Reigns, one or the other. It's SummerSlam. It has to happen.
We expected it at Money in the Bank, and it wasn't.
It's SummerSlam. This is the first time it's a 2-night event. By the way, if Roman doesn't come out, which by the way, 3-match cards, potentially 4, then you want a big pop for a Saturday night main event. You cash it in. You don't cash it in. Fine. You get a big damn name to come and spear the hell out of someone. Obviously, Goldberg Gunther is the main event, I guess. But again, you're gonna have a 5-minute match as a main event, 10 minutes tops. And it's like, okay, Goldberg's gonna lose his last match. Like that's the only scenario that I see him just like down. Like, you're gonna let this Goldberg's retirement match, and if he loses, then you really gotta make this man lose. Which, knowing Triple H, yeah, because he's trying to bury WCW. Still,
you're forgetting about one. You're forgetting about something important. No one, and that I've seen with my own eyes, no one wins their retirement match. Like, I think if I can say one person, Triple H, but he didn't get a retirement match because he got sick from the heart. Undertaker lost his retirement. Well, technically came back and beat John Cena, and then he never wrestled again. Pero cuando se quitó sus gloves, Undertaker contra Roman Reigns, that was his retirement match.
And he still came back, though? And
he still came back for John Cena, which was like a 30-second squash.
Was it Cena?
Yes, it was Cena. ¿Y cómo se llama? So you had that. And then I think he had his last match was probably against Goldberg at freaking Saudi Arabia.
Right.
And I don't think Undertaker ever wrestled again after that. But once you're going like that, Ric Flair lost against Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels lost against Undertaker. Batista lost against Triple H. Kurt Angle lost against that freaking pelon, Baron Corbin. Who else had a retirement match? Stone Cold did it. His last match was against The Rock. He didn't announce that it was his retirement match, but that was his retirement match.
Right.
And then when he created the Stable Survivor Series, if I lose, I quit, it was Eric Bischoff's team versus Stone Cold's team. And Stone Cold teams lost, and he never came back because he's retired. And then we didn't get to see him again until Kevin Owens.
Right.
So a lot of people are speculating now that if The Rock ever gets his last match, it's going to be against Roman Reigns to retire him, to lose. So there has not been one guy that retires winning. And WWE.
All right, that's fair.
In WWE.
That's fair. I didn't see it that way. I mean,
because I think también Hulk Hogan, if I remember, if he had one last match, I think it was with Brock Lesnar, and he put him in a sleeper, and that's how he beat him. And I don't know if I ever saw him wrestle again after that in WWE. So a lot of the matches in WWE, when they lose, they lose. Like their retirement match is a losing one. That's why a lot of people wanted John Cena to retire Kurt Angle, because technically Kurt Angle was John Cena's first WWE match.
Right.
And it didn't work out. So it's going to do like when it comes to when they place it on that, like, oh, retire, that's because they're never coming back, and they usually lose. So for me, I'm like, yeah, I can see Gunther beating him, and the only way that if Goldberg were to win is a successful cash-in.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, I'm with you. I don't think he'll defend that title on a title run, like on a long title run, because of how old he is, because of how out of shape, because of how he's not even involved in WWE wrestling at all at this point.
Y cómo se llama? And then when you look at the LA Knight scenario, I'm like, it makes sense. If you beat Seth, why can't you be the number one contender? Why, people were already pissed that LA Knight didn't win the Money in the Bank.
Right.
Give it to Seth. So it only makes sense if you beat Gunther at SummerSlam, and then fucking Seth catches in on you, and if he gets a successful one, you're gonna get the people talking.
Right.
Which I agree with you. It shouldn't be successful. Roman Reigns or CM Punk should interfere, but it should only interfere as soon as the ref gives like, oh, make it official, like interfere it, making Seth Rollins another guy that did not have a successful Money in the Bank match.
Like actually cash in, where like a legit cash in. Yeah.
See, like a legit cash in, and that would go Seth Rollins more into turmoil.
Right.
And again, in a wild Seth Rollins makes his promos a lot better.
Right.
And that's, of course, having the Empire with him. You already got a barking ass dog, and the other fool's pissed because. Pero okay, so if you were to go to main event, I don't think you're gonna get anything special at main event.
I mean, I think the special is Goldberg, I guess. That's the special, but it's again like I mean I might be with you on that point, because what else can you bring out in Atlanta, Georgia? Cody Rhodes. How's he gonna do? Huh?
He's from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes?
From Savannah, to be exact, or from Augusta, one or the other. Regardless, still Atlanta.
You can bring out Michael Vick. Trey Young.
For Braun Baker, they're like, oh yeah, that's my new dog.
Because John Cena's not gonna be there. Cody Rhodes wouldn't make sense to be there. So the only shenanigans that I can see is on the LA Knight versus Seth Rollins fight. A lot of shenanigans with the Empire.
Yeah, with Penta,
Uso. ¿Cómo se llama? Because even the Randy Orton Drew, that's not even a street fight. That should be a decent fight, a decent squabble. And if it is Dominic and AJ, that should probably be the best fight of the night.
I mean, if it happens, hopefully they announce it the way he had. But there's no way to. Yeah, I guess he could do it. They could announce it the way he did it at Worlds Collide. Let's say they go to what's it called? Great American Bash NXT, and AJ's there. Like he could announce it the way he had done it at Worlds Collide, to where they make the match official at main event, because Great American Bash is earlier in the day here in Atlanta.
And I know that it sucks that we're not fanatics, but the Evolution card is a decent card. I'm not gonna lie, it is a decent card. I do think Rhea's gonna win. I think she's gonna dethrone Io Sky. Who else? I think one of the Bella twins is gonna enter the women's Royal Rumble.
Battle Royal.
She's gonna win it. Obviously, she's gonna win it. I'll be shocked if she doesn't. Because who else would you push in that Royal Rumble?
I mean, Stephanie Vaquer, Roxanne Perez, which is defending, so she probably won't be in it. Yeah.
That tag team, though, they're gonna lose them.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss and
Charlotte Flair taking it. Yeah.
Which I think is bullshit, but you gotta have your legends happy.
I mean, yeah, in a way, more like Charlotte Flair, but because I'm pretty sure Alexa Bliss is like, okay, it's okay, we lose, I don't care. Charlotte Flair's like, no, I need something around my waist.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. No, not that bitch. And of course, Lyra, Becky, and Bayley, which I believe it's a triple threat, right?
Yeah, I think so. Not sure.
Let me check real quick before we before we end the show. Evolution WWE card. Sira. So aquí women's. Oh well, we don't even know about the NXT, but Jordan Grace is fighting. Yeah, Io Sky. Yeah, we know that. So who do you have on Io and Rhea?
I think Io still defends.
Really?
I mean, she hasn't even fought to defend that title. This might be her first title defense. I think.
I don't know, bro. Who's the Raw tag team? Do you know
The Raw what?
the Raw
Men?
tag team for the women's tag
No,
teams?
for the Raquel and esta.
Pero who won the tournament? Is it ganó las Cyrie Kane y esta
Oh, it's the female. It's la Oscar and the other one, la
okay,
otra china.
Kairi Sane? Oh, so that's the Raw tag team. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Raquel. Oh, that's gonna be a banging fucking title match.
Yeah, I mean, I think if that obviously takes the show for the women's evolution
Yes,
pay-per-view.
yes. And number one contenders battle royal. Participants to be announced. Becky Lynch, Bailey, and Lyra. I hate to say this, but Becky's gonna win again.
I mean, yeah, in the sense of the story building of them leading into SummerSlam.
So okay, so maybe what if he finished like a really bad if he finished?
No, it wasn't like unless they're trying to build a Bailey versus the other, Becky Lynch, but the other one. For SummerSlam, as in like, hey, if you weren't there, I would have won that match, type thing.
But that means that someone has to get the title off Becky.
Or they could go for. I mean, or they could go without titles, because you have to understand that at that point, hopefully, Liv Morgan's back. Not that she would go for the title, but
True.
She'll be back by then, hopefully.
Well, I got Becky winning. I don't know who you have.
I mean, yeah, same.
And then this one's I didn't even know they made this match. No holds barred. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I like that one.
I think Jade Cargill's gonna win.
She has to because she has a stupid title match at the end. But I do feel Naomi's gonna cash in on her, especially if she wins this match. Well, she's gonna win this match. So
Wait, who's she fighting against? Jade Cargill.
Cargill's gonna be fighting Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, Tiffany Stratton.
So I do believe she's gonna beat her, but no, Amy's gonna fucking
Cash.
in. Yep. So that'd be crazy in SummerSlam having two cash-ins. That'd be the first
I
time.
mean, it is 2 different nights.
Oh, I didn't even think of it. It should be both on the same night, so it could be more spectacular.
I'm pretty sure they would do the complete opposite because they're like, no, we haven't have the same pop on both nights.
True. Well, if you go, you have to let us know how it goes. Because I know that I had fun at Money in the Bank, but this is Saturday night main event, so
It's a fun time. I mean, I've gone to Raw. I've gone to Bad Blood. It's a fun time. It's just, do I really want to see myself spending that money to go to main event? I mean, I could have gotten the combo and gone to both, but I'm not going to see no damn moments. It's I'm sorry, like it doesn't entertain me. Like, yes, they're great matches sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes, and most of the times it's a lot of botches, a lot. So it's like I don't know if I want to see that. It's like you going to go see the LA Sparks instead of the Clippers. Like, you really got to pay. It's like, are you really got to pay money to go see the Sparks?
At this point, because I don't like James Harden, I'll go see the Sparks.
or even the Lakers, the Luka Doncic Lakers. It's like, are you really gonna go see the Sparks over Luka Doncic?
I won't go see a game de los Lakers hasta que se vaya LeBron James.
That is where you're crazy, bro. That is a crazy statement.
Anyway, people, you guys have a good night, a good morning, and a good evening. William, deuces.
Stupid as fuck.